Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam, Om Swastiastu, Namo Buddhaya, peace be upon us all. Dear Mrs. Almira Sitasari as GZMPH as lecturer in food economics courses, also all my fellow Class B nutrition and dietetics undergraduate students who I am proud of. First of all, let us express our thanks to the presence of the Almighty God who has given us His grace and guidance so that I can deliver my speech here, which can be heard by all my friends and Mrs. Almira. Allow me, Tiram Swastiastu Sakira, a student from the Applied Nutrition and Dietetics Undergraduate Study Program Class B Semester 3, to deliver my speech on the theme of literacy as the key to knowledge, wisdom, and empowerment related to stunting handling. Ladies and gentlemen, we must be familiar with stunting, right? A disorder that occurs due to chronic malnutrition which causes stunted physical and brain growth. And until now, the stunting prevalence rate is still quite high, namely 21.6% from 24.4%. Even though the prevalence rate has fallen, it is still above the standard rate set by WHO, namely 20%. Stunting has a very bad impact, starting from stunted physical growth, disrupted brain development, being more susceptible to infection and disease due to a weak immune system, mental retardation and low learning ability, the risk of suffer from chronic disease such as diabetes, hypertension, and obesity, low productivity which impacts overall quality of life, and the most fatal is death. You need to know there are many things that cause stunting. The first is that pregnant women lack nutritional intake. The second is inadequate care after giving birth. The third is an unbalanced diet, both for pregnant women and children, and parenting patterns that do not provide psychosocial stimulation to children can also cause stunting. It turns out that the many causes of stunting that exist are influenced by one thing, namely knowledge. The level of knowledge of parents certainly greatly influence the physical and mental condition of their sons and daughters. Because with knowledge, they will provide the best care for their sons and daughters, such as giving exclusive breast milk to babies, managing their eating patterns well, providing psychosocial stimulation, meeting their children's nutritional needs with balanced nutritious food, regularly checking their children's health at the Posyandu or community health center, and many more. So, it is hoped that higher parental knowledge can help reduce the prevalence of stunting in Indonesia. Knowledge can be obtained from literacy. The more you read, the more it can help optimize brain performance, broaden your horizons and new information, improve your verbal abilities, and help with critical thinking and analysis. Apart from that, good literacy will help someone achieve their goals. The higher a person's knowledge and education, the easier it is for him or her to get good job opportunities and hopefully be able to meet the family's daily needs. The family's economic condition can also affect the condition of their children. The higher the family's economic condition, the better the standard of living for their children. We need to know, based on data from the Central Statistic Agency, or BPS, Indonesia's economic growth in the second quarter of 2023 was recorded at 5.17%, an increase from growth in the previous quarter of 5.4%. We need to support this increasing economic growth by growth by increasing knowledge and education in Indonesia, in order to achieve family prosperity and a progressive and brilliant Indonesia. Therefore, let us work together to strive to therefore let us work together to strive for high knowledge, education, and economics, because these three greatly influence the condition of the nation's next generation. It is hoped that they can help reduce the prevalence of stunting in Indonesia to the WHO standard limit or even much lower than the standard set. That's all the speech I can deliver. If there are any wrong words or actions, I apologize profusely. Hopefully this speech can inspire all friends. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.